Good morning. It is 7:29 a.m. on what is today? Thursday, October 14th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Sorry, I'm just a little bit sneezy this morning. Also still feeling a little bit like it was last week that I was talking about feeling like I had a little bit of a stomach bug, and it's been kind of weirdly persistent since then. Kind of coming and going, like it's not always as bad, but like it still feels like it hasn't completely gone away. I think I might need to, like my diet hasn't been especially weird or anything, but I think I might have to do a day or two of bland diet to try to reset a little bit and see if that gets the job done. But in the meantime, I'm feeling more or less okay, and just continuing to do, all the same stuff. You know, go to work, then I've made some progress on my Lego Coliseum. When the main box comes divided into four sort of sections, and I have now finished two of four, and almost have half the circumference of sort of the shorter part, and it's continues to be fun. I made some good progress in Metroid Dread last night. I got the morph ball and the bombs. Had a big boss fight that I won't get into in detail, although again, without actually revealing the spoiler details, I was reading an article about the game yesterday, and someone was acting oh so upset that the article in question had revealed the existence of something in the game that he felt was a terrible spoiler, and I'm rolling my eyes because it's been a big part of the Metroid franchise ever since the beginning, and it was part of the marketing materials, and I think it just reminds me how, while, and I've talked about this before, I think spoilers are not really a super big deal most of the time. Now, that's not to say I generally seek them out, but I think that knowing certain details about a story is unlikely to really ruin the story for you unless it's something you wouldn't have wanted anyway. Like, I think it's often true that when people are anticipating something and then don't like it, it's frequently, not always, because they have set in their minds an expectation for something specific that isn't delivered on, partly because they had created their own version of it in their mind that was so specific that just anything that was not that gets equated as bad as a result. And so I think, I don't know, I don't want to overstate that. I don't want to judge people who feel more strongly about spoilers than I do, except just to say that I feel like as a collective consciousness, we have perhaps overvalued the importance of spoilers generally. And I think people should, it's one thing to try to be conscientious about it. It's another thing to say Metroid game stars Samus Aran, or you know, action movie has guns in it. Like it's I'm kind of simplifying, exaggerating, but yeah, overall, you know, it's. I think my rule on spoilers comes down ultimately to, it's not so much that spoilers are a big deal, but try not to be a jerk about it. Because some people might think it's a bigger deal than you do, and so there's so many things in life that are solved by just being willing to consider the thoughts and feelings of other people. Who would have thought? Anyway, I hope, on the subject of considering the thoughts and feelings of other people, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good week. And in the meantime, I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.